Morning. Hello, everybody. My apologies for being late, but I'm here. Let's do this. Morning, Annie.
Forget the rush, you're in and find a good spot. Sit down and join us as we sing a good song. Kick back, relax, and just follow along. Oh, we got plenty of time. Taking it easy won't cost you a dime. Throw another log onto the fire. Because it's a beautiful day. And come on, let's play.
Good morning. Hi, Robert Dosa, Julie Kiss, Kathy Hand. No, let's thaw you out. 12 degrees in Maryland. What the heck is going on? All right, well, I don't know. I overslept. I'll own up to it. Thank God for Auntie Jean, who came in and got me out of bed. So it's been crazy. Good morning. Let's do some heart brain and let's get this day going. So hand on the heart. And just breathe with me. Let's take a universal breath and release. Breathe slowly and add in whatever is going to make you really, really happy inside. Happiness is the inside job, not the outside. So as you breathe in, what's a memory, a person, an animal, a sunset, a sunrise? Maybe it's the fresh look outside of the snow or the ice, or whatever you have going on. Just keep bringing that beauty to the inside of you. Let's do some thankful I ams today. It is Thankful Thursday. I am grateful to be alive. I'm grateful for each breath I take. I am grateful for all of you that are here with me right now in this now moment, right where we are. I am grateful for gifts. I am grateful for challenges. Grateful for the people in my life who express themselves. And I am grateful for those who can just be with me and be silent. I am grateful for my needs being met. I am grateful for the beauty of the world around me. I'm grateful for the contrast. I'm grateful for my eyes that I can see. I'm grateful for my hearing, that I can hear when people speak, that I can hear beautiful music playing. I'm grateful for understanding. When we get started talking about gratitude, we realize that there is so much to be grateful for. We realize that it's so easy to find things to complain about. It's so easy to look around and see things that are going wrong. Isn't it? It's like, how many times do we just focus on whatever it is that we don't like? Maybe it's that person that's in our life, and we focus on, oh my gosh, I just wish they would change. I don't like that about them. Oh, that drives me crazy, the way they do something. So many times that's where our energy goes. That's where our focus goes. But what if we look at that person or that situation with a new perspective, and we start looking for things to be grateful for? Maybe that person is very supportive. Maybe that person is helping out with whatever you are doing. There is so much to be grateful for in our world. Once we start, it's so easy. Like Auntie Jean bringing me a cup of coffee. Thank you. You gonna join me? Oh, thank you. Guess what? We get Auntie Jean this morning. She's gonna come on with me. I am grateful for that. I'm grateful for this cup of coffee she just brought me, which I'm gonna take a sip of. So jump on board here with me. What are you grateful for? Let's find that. Let's find even one thing. Come on, can everybody that's on here find one thing to be grateful for? Annie, I'm thankful for my eyes opening this morning. I'm thankful for the Lord for healing. I'm thankful for my kids. Deirdre, I'm grateful for having more than I need. I'm grateful for Pat Moss coming in this morning. Oh, Rick Morrow, I'm grateful for you and Josie. Good morning. Julie, I'm grateful for all God has given me. I am truly blessed. Kathy, I am grateful for my health. I am grateful for my family and this family too. I'm grateful the sun is shining. I'm grateful for the heated seat in my car. I am loving the gratitude this morning. Let's keep it up. Keep going. What are you grateful for? Rick, for friends. Deirdre, heat on a really cold day. Oksana, good morning. I'm grateful that the sun came out today. I missed it. It feels incredible to stand under the sunrise, feel its kisses on my skin, in my eyes, on the trees, and in the sky. What a beautiful gift. Oh, I just love this. Are you lifted up by the gratitude? Because I know I am. I am incredibly grateful that you are finding at least one thing to be grateful for. Annie, I'm thankful for my place to stay. Mama Hana Bear, Kathleen, good morning. I'm grateful to know that changing my thoughts can change my experience. I'm grateful Auntie Jean is here with you. Grateful for everything I have and all the wonderful experiences coming to me. Wow, wow, wow. You know, I love this time together. I love that we can come on here and we don't have to come in and go to a low vibration. We can come in and say things like this, things like, I am grateful for you. Hope, I am grateful for you. Hope says, hey, peas, top of the morning to our fellow peas. I am grateful for this new day. I am grateful for Auntie Jean who came in, and you're muted, honey.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you. I can't thank you enough. I was awake at, I think, 5 o'clock. I wasn't awake at 6 o'clock. So I am so grateful for you this morning, Jean. And I know this is my last morning for a bit here in your home. So thank you for the hospitality and all that you have just given me while I'm here. The love, the companionship, just being together. Thank you.
We had a wonderful day yesterday, didn't we?
Oh my gosh. I'm still like, did that really happen? That seems like the dream. You know, it seems like, it really seems like it was a dream yesterday. And I don't know about you, but I was just floating last night. I couldn't even settle down, even after I went to bed. It was so late when I finally did go to bed. And I'm thinking, I wonder if Jean's asleep.
I was up pretty late. So
Were you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy, insane. Yeah, it was so good. It was one of those days that, you know, it's like it was a flow day, if you all understand what that means. Like when if you've ever been in a small boat that you have to use oars to row, and you know, you row and you row and you row, and it's like you struggle. Sometimes, some days you struggle a little less than other days. But yesterday, it was like we put the oars down. Jean and I both, we put the oars down, and all of a sudden, that boat was just going. Everything that happened, it was like we don't have to do anything. We don't have to struggle at all. It was that day that, you know, we couldn't find anything to complain about because everything was so beautiful, and the whole day was that way. Oh, and Hope says, lovely to see you looking so vibrant, Auntie Jean.
Oh, thank you.
Doesn't she? There's a glow to her, and I know why. I'm not going to tell.
It's a secret.
It is a secret. Tammy Fisk is here, and so is Suzanne Millard. And Suzanne says, I'm grateful for everything. Even the hard experiences teach a lesson. Yeah.
She's so wise.
Oh, I know. And, you know, I'm thinking about one of our masters who just left, Thich Nhat Hanh, and his teachings were so beautiful. And he taught us that every lesson is a lesson, and that, you know, when we start looking at hard or not hard, or even like what I was saying about yesterday, that, you know, there was no struggle. It's like when we start comparing, oh, wow, I just made up a new word. When we start comparing, then we get out of the energy of oneness. We start looking at things as separate, and it's not. Those hard lessons, and I think that way too. I'm talking about me. When we start thinking of things as good or bad or high or low, or, you know, start using those comparison words, those, what did I say, comparison, then we get out of that oneness and seeing everything as equal. Because, yeah, every lesson is beautiful, no matter what it feels like. And it might not feel so good when we're going through it, right?
No judgment, just love, like Shara.
That's it. You know, just being. And Jean,
Mhm.
I don't know about you, but we met somebody yesterday, Jean and I did, that he knows the art of being. He knows
Does.
how to just look at things and not go into, oh, that's bad, or that's something, and using any descriptor of it, but just to allow and just to let it be. I don't know what. Tell us how you felt about Uncle Bobby. Those of you that are following along with what I write, I wrote the blog last night. I knew I was going to write about him. I knew it. So I gave you a little glimpse of him, but I would love for Auntie Jean to share her meeting with Uncle Bobby. And before you do that, though, let's say good morning to Joanne Castillo is here.
Joanne.
Sally De La Rosa.
Sally. You know, we approached him. We didn't know him. Sherry, she had called Sherry. Sherry says, that's Uncle Bobby. She says, just go up and talk to him. So we approached him, and he immediately got this big, huge smile on his face. And you just felt like, this is a wonderful human being. I mean, I don't know how to explain it. He had an energy about him that was so beautiful. And he took us around and showed us his backyard. He showed us what he was doing for the movie. And I don't know, I wanted to hug him so bad. I just felt like I just wanted to hug him. And Teri's right. It's not even that he knows just how to be. He knows how to love. He gives. He gives, and that's his whole purpose, is to give and help people. And I mean, if you've ever been around a great person, he was a great person. He may not be famous or anything, but boy, was he special. He collects all kinds of things like wheelchairs and hospital beds, and he gives them to the people in Mexico who need them. Food, gives them food. I'm all clogged up. I don't understand why. I think I have a lot of emotion in there.
Yeah, I think
But
so, Jean. It was, when I was writing about him last night, and I didn't even ask the angels for a question last night like I've been doing every night. I just asked them to bless this man and to bless the movie and bless Sherry and her husband, Dan. And one of the things that the angels brought in was, it's like, you don't have to be like this modern day Mother Teresa, which is really what he is. He sees so much need, and he's like, what little bit can I do to help? And that's exactly his attitude. He's like, what can I do to help meet a need? And even when it was going to cost him so much money, they were charging him, the Mexican, I guess, at the border or whatever, they were charging him to take all these supplies and these things in to give to these people. Like Jean was saying, wheelchairs and hospital beds, things that, we don't think of people needing. He was telling us about a young girl that had cancer, and he was helping to supply, what she needed to be comfortable. And here he is, just giving this from his heart, not asking for anything in return. And I call those people earth angels. And yeah, Sally, you're right. She says, I love it when we meet these special earth angels, simply here to change someone's life. And I think, I don't know who I said it to, it may have been Eugene, that I don't think his feet touch the ground. It was
that's
like,
true. Yeah,
he just kind of floats.
And he's done this all his life. I mean, you can tell he's done this all his life. And you know what? He's so blessed. where he lives is such a beautiful place. And I don't know, he's just so special. And I've met, a lot of special people like Teri and all my angel family, but he was just magnificent. And I'm so, so glad I met him.
It was so humble. When we think
Yes.
about the people that are really what Karen calls the boots on the ground people, the ones that are out there doing the service work, the ones that are saying, what can I do? What little can I do? Like, whenever I go into a place, I'm like, what can I do to help meet a need that's here in this area? And we don't think about those people, how they are going day to day, what they need. And he's one of those that it's like, I don't need anything. And that was his attitude. I don't need anything. Everything that I've got, I'm going to just try to meet somebody else's need with it. I'm going to give money. I'm going to buy food for somebody, and what really struck me, Jean, about Uncle Bobby, so much has happened to this man in his life.
Really? Yes.
So much that could have turned him the other way, that could have turned him being really bitter and angry at things that were done to him. I mean, we're talking horrible things that were done to him. And yet he's like, it's not my problem that what those people did. They're the ones that have to live with themselves. They're the ones that are going to experience the karma that comes along with their actions. And wow, he just would tell us story after story. I love storytellers. I absolutely love when somebody can just sit and share their life and share it in that way, not in a way of, oh, woe is me, because he never one time talked a horrible experience. It's like, who said that? I can't remember. He said something about the hard things in life. It was never a complaint. Yeah.
The other day at chanting, I said we were talking about miracles and letting the miracles come in. And I made the statement then that, we need to make miracles happen for people. Let's see if we can't make miracles happen for people. And that's what he is. He's a miracle worker for people.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like the divine is acting through him to bring miracles to all these people. You don't think about, in actuality, our medical is very good here in the United States. But those people over there they can't walk, they're crippled. And to bring a wheelchair to someone who's like that and so poor that they can't even rent one, or we don't even think about it. But this young girl, that he took a wheelchair to, she was already in her teens and she couldn't get around, and he gave her wheels. And I think
Favorite wheels. Yeah.
Yeah. And then he's an herbologist. I mean, he knows all about herbs and what herbs will cure asthma, or, and he wants us to come back in the spring so he can pick us a big bag of herbs. So
yeah, it was like, if he had something, it was yours. Like he got a plant in the front yard, and we were talking about joint pain. I have knee pain. It's just, it's one of those things I deal with. Jean has arthritis, and he just went over, took a knife and just went over and whacked off a piece of this plant, and like, here you go, and here's what you do, and and then you do this, and it's going to take care of it. And it's just, if you went to somebody that is more interested in what they can gain from it. It would be like, oh, that'll be this much money, please. But it was just like, here, it's in my yard. Here, it's yours. Take it. And I'm like, who are you? That's the whole thing. It's like, who are you? And you don't even know us. You opened your home to us. You allowed us to stand with you and talk and, be in your presence. Yeah. Who are you? And he was an angel. Yeah, absolutely. Rochelle, good morning. Brookie. I feel like Brookie's an angel. Brookie's one of those people too. Brookie's feet don't touch the ground, y'all. And you're going to find that out when you meet her. Brookie's more like this little elemental fairy that she's just so beautiful and so loving. I love you, Brookie. And Catherine Kovacs, good morning to you.
Hi, Catherine.
Oh, I love this comment by Sally. She says, no, he did not give her wheels. He gave her wings.
Oh, beautiful, Sally. It's true. It's true. And he just glows with goodness. I mean, you could feel the energy from him so strong. And he was so sweet. He says, what did he say? I can tell when people are good.
Yeah, he reads energy. Yeah.
Yeah. And he says, I'm so glad you all came to talk to me. And
yeah, I mean, we just showed up at his door.
I mean,
it wasn't even like we were. Yeah, it wasn't like we were invited. And we were asked to be there. So Brookie doesn't know who we're talking about, and probably most of you don't know who we're talking about. No. So let me just give you a little bit of. Let me get rid of this. Good grief, Michael John. Thank you for all of that, and have a good day. So what we're talking about. Our friend, if you all know who she is, Sherry Myers, is making a movie. This is her dream for years and years. She wrote this script. She had this idea of birthing this movie into the world, and she's been working on doing that for years. That's how I met Sherry. She was interviewing people that believed in angels, because her movie is showing the reality of angels. That's one of the things in it. So she's been looking to get this movie produced and out there into the world to benefit others. And just recently, the movie was revamped and a new producer took it, and he is going to be filming it in Las Cruces. So this person is there at the site where they're going to be doing the movie, and his is the only house in there with all of these trailers, because it's shot in a trailer park. So this man, Sherry has told us about him a little bit. I mean, we didn't even know all this stuff until we talked to him. But I told Sherry, I go, I just realized that this Las Cruces place is nearby. Jean just told me it's like an hour away. So we took a little day trip and went down there, not knowing anything, not knowing where we were going or what we were going to do when we got there. And I wrote this last night in my blog. It was like, well, we found the place, we drove in, we stopped the car, and we looked at each other, and it's like, okay, now what? And he came out of his house and sat in the front porch and just was sitting there looking at us, not looking like, what the heck are you doing here? It was just, oh, there's people there. So yeah, Sherry goes, go up and introduce yourselves and tell him that you know about the movie and you know who I am. And that's all it took. We're just like, we're friends with Sherry. Oh, well, come on in and showing us around. Yeah. So that was our encounter with this man yesterday. He's known as Uncle Bobby. His nephew owns the trailer park there where they're going to shoot the movie. And yeah, his house is going to be in the movie, Uncle Bobby's house. And what I was thinking about, even as I was writing about him last night, he had given us so much. just really given us presence in his energy and in his, just his demeanor, the way he is. So he gave us the clipping, the plant that he gave us, and I opened the trunk, the lid to put it in the back of the car. And I've been carrying around the dream catcher that I made when we did the dream catcher class not long ago. And this angel just told me, give it to him. And so I picked it up and I handed it to him as a present and told him I wanted him to have it. And he was so grateful. He was like I had given him $1 million. It was just like, somebody's giving me something. Wow. That he was able to receive. But I was thinking that's going to be hanging in his living room while the movie is being shot. So in a way, I'm in the movie.
There you go.
We are in the movie. Yeah, I love that.
So
Isabel's here. Good morning, Isabel. So that's the backstory. That's who we're talking about, is this amazing man.
I want to clear up something. I didn't realize until we were talking that day, the day before yesterday, that it was so close, because you were talking about going with the Muncie outside of Albuquerque,
Right.
and then you're going to go to New Mexico. And so I said, well, where in New Mexico are you going? And she said, Las Cruces. I said, oh my goodness, it's 45 minutes away from here. So
Between you and Muncie, right? So I don't have to backtrack.
So I am so glad we said, okay, let's go. It was so wonderful. It was angelic timing.
We talk about that every day. Divine plan, divine timing.
Mhm.
And yeah. Sally said she watched a clip and oh wow, what an amazing movie. Yeah.
Yes, it's gonna be
It is. I have the script. And so I know what all is going to happen in that movie. And wow, y'all, it's going to be so amazing. And I know Sherry's looking for people who will do a showing of the movie before it comes out and bring it to your neighborhood and just have a group of people watch it with you. And you can even do it virtually, from what I understand. You don't have to, if you're afraid of having people in your home, which, a lot of people are right now, let's just face it. I think you can just have a group gathering virtually and watch the movie together. So Sherry's looking for that. If you all want to get in touch with her, in the blog, I put the links of how to reach out to her. And she needs more investors, more people that are going to back that movie, because it's not easy making a movie these days. Yeah, I want to see it. Oksana, see what's going on here. She says, by J. Murphy, I know there is only one source, the life principle from which all things flow. It created the universe and all things therein contained. I am a focal point of the divine presence. My mind is open and receptive. I am a free-flowing channel for harmony, beauty, guidance, wealth, and the riches of the infinite. I know that wealth, health, prosperity, and success are released from within and appear on the without. I am now in harmony with the infinite supply, and I would adjust an instrument in laboratory. I am now mentally adjusting my focused attention on the eternal, the source of all blessing. I wish for everyone all the blessings of life. I am open and receptive to God's riches, spiritual, mental, and material, and they flow to me in avalanches of abundance. What a wonderful blessing this morning. Thank you.
She knows how to manifest, doesn't
Oh,
she?
yes. I tell
She's a
you, we've been
poet.
doing some manifesting,
Beautiful.
Jean. We have been manifesting like crazy.
We have.
Yeah. And one of the things we're manifesting is a trip. Jean and I
Yes,
are
we
doing
are.
some traveling. And for those of you who maybe haven't heard yet, we are going to go on a little trip across a big pond.
Maryland.
across the big pond. We're going to Ireland in August.
And I've been thinking all week since she found out, oh, it would be so wonderful if I could go with Teri to Ireland. And guess what? I am.
She got her invite too.
This manifesting works. It really does.
Yeah.
So I'm so thrilled.
Me too. And let me just answer, Brookie, the name of the movie is The Angel Lady. The Angel Lady. And it's, the Angel Lady is the focus of the movie, the character that's focused on. But the movie is so deep. It's all about second chances. It's about, it doesn't really matter what's happened in your past. What are you doing now? What's in the now moment? And, the angels showing up and really bringing that energy forward of what you doing now? And Suzanne says, for some reason, Sherry's been on my mind. Her quote from It's Too Late to Quit, I have to share. Maybe someone else needs to hear it. When you cease crying in the wilderness from the pain of abandonment, you can hear in the quiet the sounds of all creatures. Feel the force of nature sending love and peace to your soul. I love that book. Yeah, I just love it so much. And it's such an easy read. It's not like you're going to take a year to read her book. I read it in one sitting. She had called me one day and told me she had a secret and I couldn't tell anybody. And I'm like, oh, don't do that to me. But the secret was about the book that she had written that was getting ready to be published. And so I got to get that book right away, then the energy of it, and I couldn't stop. Once I started reading her words, I could not stop reading. I finished the whole thing. I couldn't put it down. I just read the whole thing. So hopefully, if you haven't met her book yet, it's called It's Too Late to Quit by Sherry Lee Myers. And just amazing. Thank you, Suzanne. Thank you for sharing that quote from her book. And it's so exciting, isn't it? We're getting a lot of yays, Jean.
Oh, good. Yeah, her book is something you need to keep around, just pick up. Anytime you feel a little bit down or something, pick it up and read a couple of the they're kind of like poems, but they're prose, anyway, and they'll pick you right up. It's so beautiful. Yeah.
Goodness. Well, it felt so good to share this with you all this morning with our family. We're having a family meeting here so y'all can get up to speed on what's going on. And Blue just unthawed and came in. Oh, and Blue. It's 15 below where she's at. Blue. Oh, Blue, wrapping arms of love around you and those fur babies. And, Blue has been ministering and being of service to a horse lately, and she shared that with us. So I imagine that horse is probably pretty cold this morning. So let's wrap our arms around her. And sorry, apologize. I forgot the horse's name, but I do have it written down because the horse is on our prayer list.
Yeah, he's beautiful. I saw pictures of him.
All right, we're Dolly the horse. We're going to wrap our arms around Dolly today. And just in that cold, cold, cold weather, hope that Dolly is finding warmth in her heart. And thank you, Blue, for what you're doing for this beautiful creature. I love horse energy. Yeah.
Uncle Bobby had a story about a horse. Remember? He never lost with that horse.
He never lost with his horse. Yeah, he gave somebody the Jeep and something else for the horse.
For the horse.
Yeah. Kathleen says, can't wait to see videos from your fabulous trip. Oh my gosh, Kathleen, I feel like I'm already there. I got to read the Kuan Yin card.
Oh,
Look at
yes.
this. This time, wow, it's like time for the show to end and we're just getting going. The nectar of the lotus. Your devotion to helping others has the effect of squeezing the heart chakra of the Divine Mother. From her heart drips nectar, sweet, sustaining, life-affirming energy that feeds you and allows you to nourish many souls. When you are full, well, and vital, you are able to nourish others. You are guided to receive your fill now for your own benefit and the benefit of all.
This is what we were talking about.
Just exactly what we were talking about. Wow. Thank you, Kuan Yin. Thank you for just being with us. It just, to me, it just shows us the oneness, that there is no separation. Whatever we need, there it is. It's like that saying, wherever you go, there you are. And it's that oneness that all we have to do is open our eyes to it. Yeah. Oh, thank you all for your words. They're so excited for the adventure. And Andrea Gregg, good morning. She says, congratulations on the trip. Yeah, it's coming up in August of this year, my birthday month. You all know I celebrate my birthday the whole month. So I'll be there for my birthday, and it will be our beautiful time together from a different country, a different look, a different time for Jean and I. It won't be morning. I won't have overslept like I did this morning.
See, that's why I have to go with you.
Oh, of course, you have to go.
I have to go.
There's
with you.
no question about it.
Yeah. Make you your coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Was it okay? It looked kind of thin coming out of the.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah,
it's really
okay,
good.
Good.
Yeah.
Butter pecan.
Oh, let's see what's Blue saying. Sorry, had to feed Pocky. Hi, Pocky. Oh. I can't wait for this trip. Don't ride the selkie. I don't know what the selkie is, but we won't ride it. I promise.
They're an animal. The selkie is a well, Jean, I'm not sure, but isn't it selkie kind of like a seal-like animal that can turn into a human and then return back into it? I think that's what they are. They're in the myths of Ireland.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
Let's see if she agrees, because it's been a while.
I've already been told that that the person who is hosting us and who's bringing us there has come across a tree on her property that has a door on the tree, a little door at the bottom. And so she's not that familiar with elementals. And I think we're going to be really bringing that out for her when we go in there, and bringing the elementals forward for her to enjoy. So I'm really looking forward to that. Yeah.
What do your face say, Blue? What do your face say? Did they say?
Yeah, I was wondering if we're going to take some over with us. I'm sure they're going to be on that airplane with us. It's a long trip. Kathleen says, Ireland is such a mystical place. Yeah, it is. It's my lifelong dream. This is not something small for me. It's been in my heart my whole life to go to Ireland. I do have Irish heritage. So this is something that is touching me so deeply, you all don't even realize that it's, when I look into my alternate lives, I don't call them past lives because everything's happening at the same time, but I know that I'm there that there's a piece of me that is there in Ireland. So this is something that's really huge in my life, to have this opportunity that was just dumped on me. I didn't ask. It just was given, and I'm still pinching myself. I'm still in shock that this is something that's a reality now in my world. But it's a manifestation, and we've been talking how many months now about manifesting, and I've been sharing some tools and tips, and we talk about setting intentions and being open to whatever the universe brings to us. This is how you manifest. You hold it in your heart, and sometimes you hold it in there and don't let it go. I've never let go of that dream that one day I will see Ireland with my own eyes. And there it is. Kathleen says she still hasn't gone there. My great-grandparents came from Mayo. Oh, awesome,
Oh.
Kathleen. Well, you're going with me virtually. You're going to be seeing what I see. And Blue says, oh, yes, there is another animal that I'm thinking of. There's a white horse you find near swampy areas.
Sounds wonderful.
And Blue
I
says,
still can't believe it.
I know, we're having to pinch ourselves. Blue says, couldn't tell by those blue eyes or the way the Fae love you that you're Irish.
Yeah, really. You all in the presence of Uncle Bobby and all the energy that was around there. I looked over at Teri, and I have never in my life seen such blue eyes. I mean, they were just like two gems, beautiful. And I'm not going to say sapphires because they're not that dark. They're like the blue topaz. No, even brighter than that. I can't explain it. But they were just shining like fire, blue fire. It was so beautiful. I wish I could have taken a picture, but I don't know if it would have showed up, but it was just magnificent. And I've never really thought, like a lot of people with brown eyes, they say, oh, I wish I had blue eyes. I've never thought that until I saw those eyes. Oh my goodness, they were so gorgeous. And I mean, her eyes are beautiful blue all the time. But the fire that was in them that yesterday was unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Thank you, Jean. Years ago, I would go to one of my mentors who channels the Ascended Masters, and I was told that I heal through my eyes. And I never understood what that meant fully. I was like, am I seeing things that, other people don't see, and I'm able to bring in that healing? But no, the message was you heal through your eyes. So thank you, Jean, for saying that. And, I can't see it, but obviously it's something, an energy that's brought out. Blue says, when Irish eyes are smiling, the whole world smiles with you.
That's true.
And Brookie says, so incredible, Teri. Your hair, too. I can see you reconnecting with your elemental Fae family over there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel it. I already feel it ahead of being there. Kathleen, I just bought my cousin a piece of land in Ireland, a square-foot piece of land that she can have until we get there. Wow. Yeah, and Leo's here. Leo says, when you're in Ireland, you could take a train or a cheap flight to England, Wiltshire. It's not far, and you can see the ancient sites such as Stonehenge and all the other mystical places ruled by Merlin. Weren't we talking about how close it was to these other places that
because
are high energy?
Yeah, it's even close to France. Those things are kind of close together right there. So right across the channel. So there's no telling where we'll end up.
Yeah, we might not even come back.
until the retreat, though. We'll be
until the
back.
retreat. Yeah, and I think Jean's husband doesn't like me much anymore. I think I'm in hot water here. You guys, help me out. It's not my fault. It's not my fault.
Poor Teri, I said, you got to be with me when I tell him, because I don't know how he's
So do I have to stand in between? Yeah, it's all good.
Wasn't a big reaction, though, was there?
Yeah, like when you coming back? When you coming back? Yeah, I think it's shock.
Yeah.
All right, so y'all, my apologies. It's time for the show to end, and we didn't even do the prayers.
Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry.
No, don't apologize. This was an energy that needed to come out this morning, and speaking of that, I have to sneeze. So, unless I don't, yeah, I'm just really. I don't know. I feel like I'm flying. That's what I feel like this morning. It's just a floating energy. So let's just see if there's, you all know, you're all here and have been here every day. You know who's on our prayer list. And I just want to see if you have any new people you want to add to it, because Blue keeps up also and adds anybody new into the grid. Or if there's any changes, anybody that you want to let us know that there's a miracle that's happened, or there's something that we can pray a different way, or that we can release their energy now and let them move on. So anything that you all want to put in to the prayer list, just go ahead and type that in now. And we're just going to pray for the collective energy of what's on our prayer list today. Oh, Blue says, I got everyone in the grid. You both enjoyed this. This was what today was all about, was getting into the energy of uplifting and floating energy and just really enjoying this moment together. Marietta says, I've been listening on YouTube. You two are wonderful. Marietta, you are such a joy in my life.
Is Marietta coming to the retreat?
Well, I certainly hope so. I don't know if she can.
I've got to see her.
I don't know if she can get in sweet dreams and head up the water and go that way. Or if Marietta, you're going to drive up. But we would love, love, love to have you at the retreat sharing with us.
I want to see everybody.
Okay, so Rochelle is adding her cousin Joe, who has brain cancer, and also prayers for my cousin Janine, his sister and ex-wife, who is taking care of him. So for Joe, Janine, and for Joe's sister. Thank you, Rochelle, for that. Charlie's adding prayers for safe travel. Thank you. Yes. I've been saying this all week that I'm leaving Jean, and she keeps coming up with things to keep me here.
I do. We got to cook our medicine today. We got to grill the plant that he gave us. Mm-hmm. So you grill it like steak, and then you peel it, and then the inside part is, I guess it becomes like mushy, like a salve. And he says, don't add anything to it, and just smear it on the areas that are hurting you. So we're going to do that today. And I said, you can't do that on the road. You can't grill on the road. So she has to stay another day. Now I got to think of something to keep her here tomorrow.
See what I'm talking about? Y'all see what I put up with this woman.
Well, I would lock her in the basement, but we don't have a basement.
Oh. I keep expecting the door not to open when I go to come out of my bedroom. It's like, did you put a lock on the door?
Well, even the dogs can open your door.
Oh, yeah. Ringo pushes the door open and comes on in. All right. So Rochelle says Donna is the ex-wife's name. So thank you for that, Rochelle. We will definitely lift up all of those. And Rick says, my friend Phil has pulled his back. He's a mechanic. Is he already on our list, Rick? Because I know we have a Phil on there. Oh, no, we're not going to have Blue and our Auntie Jean conspire. She says, Jean, just ask the Fae. They'll put nails in the door and I won't ever be able to get out of this room.
That's right. That's right. That's a good idea, Blue.
Right. You two are not allowed to talk anymore.
Okay.
Charlie,
You can
good
text,
morning. Charlie says, prayers for your safe travel and more plants to grill. Yeah.
And the
all
wonderful
good.
thing is I'll get to meet Charlie.
Jean's going to get to meet Charlie. And hopefully, Suzanne, if you're still listening, if you want to come in while we're at Charlie's before we fly out over the big pond, and Kathy, all of you people that are not too far away, maybe even our Julie Kiss. I might even get to meet her before we leave. So we have gone over. Thank you all for hanging in here. I see so many people still staying with us. Let's just take a moment to remember everyone that we pray for every day, everyone who's in the Reiki circle, everyone who is you're holding in your heart. Just be there with those, with their energy and loving on them, just like we love on each other, lifting them up for our Creator to bring to fruition whatever is needed in their life. And for the angels to wrap their arms around them and hold them and allow them to feel the energy we send out. Just like when we send energy healing, Reiki, time heals, whatever it might be, just allow them to feel that in their heart as we send a big blast of loving energy their way. Kuan Yin says love is the energy that heals. So the more love we pour into each person that we're lifting up, the quicker that healing takes place. And every day, I've made this promise, we're going to do heart healing with our Mama Gaia. So take a breath in, feel the energy coming directly to you from Source, Creator, God, whatever name you choose for that highest being that is. Bring that energy directly into your heart. And now sync it up with the heartbeat of Mama Gaia. And release that energy down into the very core of our Earth Mother. Now watch as it comes back up to us, filling each one of our hearts with so much joy and so much love. And thank you. Thank you, Mama Gaia, for taking care of us. Thank you for bringing us all together here on this place. So much love to our Earth Mother, so much gratitude, so much love for all of you that are here. And we do that every day. We hold each other and just say those words of gratitude and love. Auntie Jean, would you lead us in that?
Absolutely. 3, 2, 1. Thank you. I
love you. Wrapping arms of love around you. I love you all so much. Have a blessed day wherever you are, whatever you're doing. May it be something that touches a heart today. Let's do that. Let's send out lots of little heart touches and love arrows. And let me find our song. Before I do that, I'm just going to take a minute for this. I was sitting here early in the morning writing because that's when the angels like to talk to me. And I'm sitting here and the house is quiet. The house is totally quiet. Everybody's in bed. The dogs are even in bed. And all of a sudden, I hear like a heartbeat. there was, and it had a rhythm. There was, I can't even explain it, but I couldn't even tell where it was coming from. It sounded like it was coming through the wall. And so I just sat and listened, and I even pulled my phone out and recorded it, and I can hear it on my phone. So I know I'm not crazy. I know I'm not making it up. But there was like this, almost like a tapping that had a rhythm to it as I was communicating with the angels. I don't know what it was. I can't explain it. But there's actually a palpable energy here in Aunt Jean's house that I feel like is so amazing, and it has blessed this house. That's what it felt like, just allowing me to tap into that presence that was here. And I was just blown away by it. I'm just sitting here listening and going, where is it coming from? Because it was something that I was able to capture with my phone. So obviously it was happening. And I just want you all to know that this is an amazing portal right here with Auntie Jean. It's a portal of energy that's so blessed and so beautiful. And thank you, Jean, for this place, for this time, and for your beautiful heart. And I feel like that's what it was. It was your love energy. It was your celebration of what happened yesterday and the many, many blessings that we received as we went about our day yesterday. I want all of you to feel that. That's always my desire when something wonderful and beautiful is happening. I want everybody to feel it. I want to take you right along with us on that journey. So I just had to share that. And then Leo is going to raise our vibration with a
Leo's song.
Uh-oh, unable to play? What? No. Let me see if Alexa will do it. Alexa, play Cuppa Fulla Joy by Gypsy Leo. Alexa is not a happy Alexa this morning.
Sorry, I'm not sure about that.
She just wanted to make us laugh.
Good morning, Earthlings. It's time to get up and get ready, because today's the perfect day to have a great day. Here we go, come on.
You know, y'all, you can't make this stuff up.
Beautiful day. If you woke up this morning, might as well be part of it. We're on the peaceful peace, on our mission for harmony. You and me, mama, be on the lead wherever we may be. We create a portal where we can be together. The heart telephone is always one phone call away. Waiting on the guys, the angels, and the masters. Take a deep breath, we're going into a new dimension. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa
full of joy.
Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of. Cuppa full of joy, full of light, full of love. Bottomless refuse, spilling out from the top. Here, the coffee's always hot and the trust is always yours. The sun is calling out to play, let's put on a show. Days on your day, we all part of this game. Let's play to win. Love always is the winning team. And you can side with us, there is always no space in the pot. For more love, take a spot and get the day started. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of. Give me a cuppa full of joy.
Right, Suzanne? The song is so upbeat.
Give me a cuppa full of.
I just love it. I love that we're going to do a video to it.
Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full
I
of.
think Pocky needs to be dancing in that
There
video.
is no secret. We simply
Except
Triple A, y'all. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day at 8. Just start the day on the high five, we call the Triple A. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste, y'all. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day at 8. Just start the day on the high five, we call the Triple A. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste, y'all.
And all the beads in the bar.
Cuppa Joy, Cuppa Fulla Joy.
Cuppa Fulla Joy. If y'all haven't checked out Leo's TikToks, go check that out. Wow, what beautiful messages you've been giving, Leo. I was sharing some of them with Auntie Jean this morning. Those of you that are doing the Oath of Manifestation, it's on TikTok. Woo! All right, all right. All right, trying to get that to stop. There we go. Yes, check out Leo, Gypsy Leo on TikTok, and some of that beautiful, inspiring, positive energy that he's putting out into the world every day. I love you all so much. I encourage you to read the blog that was written. I shared about Sherry Myers. I shared about Uncle Bobby. And then the angels gave a blessing on both of that to Bobby and to Sherry and the movie. So please read and give your blessing to what's going on as well. Reach out to Sherry. Let her know that you're on board with this beautiful movie coming into the world, and let's just enjoy it. All right, so let's get out of here. Jean, what do you say?
I think it's time to say namaste,
Namaste, y'all.
you all. Love you so
I love
much.
you. Love you all so much. Bye, everybody. Have a blessed day.